In the dense forests of Ranthambore National Park in Rajasthan, India, a tiny tigress was born in the year 1997. Little did anyone know that this tigress, named Machli, would grow up to become one of the most famous tigers in the world, not just for her strength and bravery, but for her extraordinary survival instincts and fearlessness. Machli's story begins in the heart of the Ranthambore Tiger Reserve, a place known for its rich wildlife and majestic tigers. From an early age, Machli showed signs of being a natural hunter, a keen observer, and an excellent survivor. Her mother, T16, a powerful tigress, taught her everything there was to know about survival in the wild. But fate had other plans for Machli. While she was still young, her mother disappeared, leaving Machli and her sibling to fend for themselves. As a young cub, Machli faced the harsh realities of life in the wild. With no mother to protect her, she had to quickly learn to hunt on her own and avoid the dangers that loomed in the jungle. At the age of 2, Machli encountered one of her most memorable and dangerous battles, a fight with a crocodile. It's said that Machli was hunting near the Berai Lake, where a massive crocodile ambushed her. The battle was fierce. The crocodile latched onto her, trying to pull her into the water, but Machli wasn't about to give up. With all her strength, she managed to defend herself and ultimately killed the crocodile, marking her first victory in the battle for survival. This event earned her the nickname Crocodile Killer from the locals. As Machli grew older, she gained a reputation as a fearless and fierce tigress. By the age of 4, she had already claimed a territory for herself in Ranthambore, an area rich in resources and prey. But her journey to becoming the queen of Ranthambore wasn't without challenges. In 2006, Machli faced one of her greatest challenges: the intrusion of a male tiger into her territory. The male tiger, known as T28, was a strong contender for control of the region, and a fierce battle between the two ensued. The fight was brutal, but Machli fought with all her strength, using her sharp claws and agility to defend her territory. Eventually, she triumphed, securing her dominance and keeping her land under her rule. Machli's dominance in the Ranthambore forest lasted for over a decade. She became the undisputed queen of the park, and her fame spread far and wide. Tourists and wildlife enthusiasts traveled from around the world just to catch a glimpse of this legendary tigress. Not only did Machli become famous for her strength, but also for her role as a mother. She gave birth to several cubs, each of whom she raised with the same fierce determination and survival skills she had developed. Her cubs grew up to inherit her territory and carry on her legacy. In fact, Machli was the mother of the famous T17, known as Sultan, who later became one of the most dominant male tigers of Ranthambore. As years went by, Machli's age began to show. But even in her later years, she continued to defend her territory fiercely. Her final battle came in 2016, when an intruding male tiger entered her domain. Though she was elderly and weakened by age, Machli fought valiantly. Her eyes, filled with the wisdom of 1,000 battles, locked onto her opponent as she prepared for one last struggle. But it was clear, Machli was not the same tiger she once was. Despite her age, she displayed extraordinary courage and strength. In 2016, after an incredible 20-year reign, Machli's health began to deteriorate. She passed away peacefully in the wilds of Ranthambore, leaving behind a legacy of strength, survival, and fierce independence. Her story was immortalized in books, documentaries, and legends. Machli became a symbol of resilience, a tigress who faced every danger that came her way and triumphed against the odds. She remains a legend in the hearts of the people of Rajasthan, and her legacy lives on through the generations of tigers that inhabit Ranthambore. Her bravery in the face of countless battles, from crocodile fights to territorial wars, has earned her a place in history as one of the greatest tigers to have ever lived. Machli's life reminds us of the incredible strength and bravery that animals possess, and how they often live through stories of survival that are just as heroic as those of humans.